Hi, I'm Vanessa Nelson, and I'm the author of this book, 101 Costly HR Mistakes and How to Fix Them. Now, we want to fix these mistakes before it's too late. Now, this book is based on real life experiences. It's written very simply. It's written by chapter, so you can go in and you can read the whole book, or you can go down the table of contents and pick out the mistakes you want to read about. But this book, I highly recommend it to CFOs, COOs, directors, HR professionals, business owners, anyone who has a management role. This book will really help you make sure you avoid these crucial mistakes. Let me tell you about 3 stories in the book. I received a call from a client who was having morale problems, absenteeism problems, and several other issues. I recommended that I do an HR audit. While conducting the HR audit, I ran into a problem that involved sexual harassment. This person had complained to 3 different managers about her issue. However, it was ignored because she was told, "Oh, that's just the way he is." So I had to stop the audit to immediately go into an investigation. An ending to that story is in this book. Another story I can tell you about is the FMLA issue, which is the Family and Medical Leave Act. I did extensive training for a group of managers at a large corporation. Extensive training. I went through all the steps of administering FMLA. About 3 weeks later, I get a phone call that they have an FMLA abuser, and they want me to come in and review the paperwork for this person. So when I go in and review the paperwork, I notice immediately they missed the first step, one of the most crucial steps of administering FMLA. That's in this book. So let me tell you about another story. In this story, I work with a business owner who owns several restaurants, pretty large corporation. And he told me, he said, "Hey, Vanessa, things are not adding up. I believe someone is stealing from me." So he said, "I'm going to set up surveillance." One of the restaurants just happened to be next door to a hotel. So he said, "I'm going to go over to that hotel, set up surveillance, and watch to see who's stealing my product." I started calling him Columbo, Columbo, the old detective show, because he was on it. So sure enough, he saw his manager, who was the first to arrive every morning. He saw his manager taking his product out of the store. So he and I worked together, the business owner and I, and we terminated that manager. So about a couple months later or so, I went back over and I was having lunch with that business owner, and I looked and I saw the person we terminated was working. So I said, "Hey, did you hire him back to work?" He said, "Well, yeah, I hired him back because I didn't really have anybody else to do the job." And I thought, oh boy. The ending to that story is in this book as well. So if you want to protect your organization, please pick this book up. It could save you hundreds of thousands, even if it saves you $5,000, it's way worth the cost of the book. So you can pick it up on Amazon.com, or you can go to my website, experthumanresources.com, and pick it up. So get the book. Happy reading.